Tibaivek ule. Namaste. Welcome and thank you for joining us in this journey of ours. In today's journey, we will be going to Nool in Serchhip district. It is a fertile plain full of agricultural and horticultural activities. So together, let's enjoy another ride. Hello everyone, it's so great to have you with us and be a part of this journey of ours. We are going to travel to Serchhip district, and right now we are at Seling, which is still part of the Aizawl district. But why we have stopped here? Because this is one of the most important junction, as this junction leads to the Tabai district or the eastern districts of Mizoram, and then the road up ahead leads to the southern districts of Mizoram, comprising of Serchhip, Lunglei, Longtlai and Siaha districts. And right now, as you can see, there are so many hotels and tea stalls established here in this part of Seling. That is because most of the travelers would stop here to fill their tummy for lunch or for tea break. So guys, we are here at the border between Aizawl and Serchhip districts. And this landmark right here indicates that we have indeed reached the district of Serchhip. Me and my team have traveled for over 5 hours with a few stops here and there. Serchhip district is the 6th district in the state of Mizoram and covers an area of about 1,422 square kilometers. It is located in the central part of Mizoram and is about 112 kilometers away from the state capital, Aizawl. The literal meaning of the word Serchhip is citrus on top, as citrus trees were found aplenty on top of the first hill of then Serchhip village. According to the 2011 census, Serchhip has a population of 64,875, constituting 6.06% of the Mizoram population. It is great and my pleasure to say that Serchhip district has the highest literacy rate all over India, with a whopping 98.76%. It has an elevation of 888 meters above the sea level and is located between two important rivers, River Mat and River Tuikum. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the heart of this district. And right now, as we go our way, we are going to make a quick stop at a very important place. That place is the place of a world record holder, but I'm not gonna reveal who it is just yet. So if you want to know more, stay tuned to find out. But it's quite late in the night, so we may not have a chance to go and meet them. So if we don't get permission for that, I'll let you know, so stay tuned. Surprise! It's quite late in the night and we have reached the residence of the largest family in the world. We thought that we won't be able to have access since it's quite late, and we thought that the family would want to have their sit-down time, leisure evening time. But the family was kind enough to let us into their compound and into their house, which we shall take a sneak peek right after this. In this family, The head of the family is Buzayona, and he is 74 years old, and he has a total of about 40 wives. So you can imagine how many children and grandchildren he would be having. Now, what is unique about this family is that they are quite independent and quite self-sufficient in their daily basis. First of all, not only are they engaged in agriculture activity, but they also are engaged in the carpentry industry, and they manufacture their own cooking pots, which they export throughout the entire state of Mizoram. What is surprising to know is that this family is quite hardworking. They wake up before the sun rises, they have their morning prayer, and then the elder men and women would go out into their farms and into other areas to do their daily works and work their daily activities. Now, we shall take a quick sneak peek into their house and see how they go about. So, we are here at the beautiful town of Sertib. We've had a great journey and we have covered a total of 112 kilometers. We've had a great morning so far, and right now I am standing on the market street of Sertib town. And later we will be heading to Nul, or the fertile plain, which is #1 in vegetable production in the whole of Mizoram. So, let's go! Wow! What a beautiful place! As you can see, we have reached Nul, or the fertile plains of Zolpui Leilet. This has a great agriculture potential area, and it extends from the eastern mountain plains to the other end of the western mountain plains. As you can see, different kinds of crops, from fruits to vegetables, and even fisheries have been taken up in this part of the area. Before 1950, there were a few men who had come here to establish their paddy fields. But in these paddy fields, the paddies could not uphold the grains, and when the grain starts to become bigger, the paddy would fall to the ground and die. But we have just ran past a memorial stone up there, which says that in 1951, a group of young men have come and settled in these plains with the discovery of a new paddy seeds called the Sazamura. And they have planted those seeds here. And that seed was a very good seed, because even when the grain overweights the paddy does not die. And since then, initiatives had been taken to make this a great agricultural and flourishing area. In 2001, this agricultural area celebrated its 50th anniversary. And now we are going in there and getting closer to see what all we can find and know about. So here we are in Zolpui Leylet, and so far we have come across different kinds of crops such as brinjals, beans, mulas, mustards, sugar canes, and so on. And the farmers here have formed a society, and right where I'm standing is the farm of one family, and this family have built small huts so that they could take care of their farm better, and they would often sleep over in these farmhouses so as to look after their farms. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful indeed. And standing here with me is Pivanlil Thangi, and she will help us to have better insights into what we are dealing with here right now. So I give her the place.
We are a family of farmers, and this farm is our family's source of income. We work from early Monday morning, then send the harvest to trucks going to different districts within the state. The off-season crop we cultivate is brinjal. The most harvest we have of brinjal was more than 1,000 kgs, but on lean days we harvest around 300 kgs. We also cultivate cabbages, green peas, corn, snake bean leaves, pumpkin leaves. This year we started cultivating Philippines tomatoes. We're not sure about the outcome, but we are hoping for the best. Our friends told us that it tastes really good even eaten unripe, but we want to wait for it to ripen and we haven't consumed any of it yet. Our family tries our best looking after our farm. Sometimes we hire extra laborers to clear and till the land and to cultivate the seeds because the farm is really huge. When we start work on Monday, we work till Thursday and we go again on Friday to pick the crops.
We are here at Bazama's farm in Zolpui Leylet. There are many prominent farms in this horticulture area, and this is one of them. And right now, I'm sitting with a group of women farmers who had just harvested their mustards from the farm, fresh from the farm. I'm just going to sit down and chat with them. Kapi, iyan trong ka engti ka inlak nge chuan engti thar nge ni a red vel melo shil the.
Hey, tukin zinga kan la kan ya. Jan tel khat hemi hi samhen kan pedon.
Hemi tel khat hemo. Okay. So, she just told me that this bunch of mustard is going to be sold in the market for 20 rupees, and they had just taken it just now. And they will be transported to Aizawl and the surrounding areas. And this bamboo thread is what they use to tie the mustards together. This is a nice farm, beautiful farmers, beautiful people here, and great view. What more can one ask for?
We freshly pluck these mustard leaves. After harvesting rice paddies in November, we planted the mustard seeds in early December. Even now, some are still picking the mustard leaves and trucks await us for transport to Aizawl. In our farm, we have potatoes and many other vegetables from groundnuts, onions, cabbages, radishes and tomatoes. The soil is good and fertile for different vegetables. In mid-April, we will harvest the crops we have, and in May, we will cultivate rice again.
I am Vanal Luti. We started cultivating vegetables in our farm in 2008. Our crops range from brinjal, cabbages and mustard, and is our main source of income. Sometimes we face problems with the availability of the cabbage seeds, but the horticulture department helps us immensely. We started cultivating brinjals only in 2010. We had a great harvest from it, so we continued till this day. It generates income. We start work on Monday, and we usually go home on Saturday evenings. I work with my children here. Before, the eldest would help out, and now my youngest son has joined us, and the three of us looks after our farm.
I am Monpui, and we are mustard retailers. We go to the farm thrice a week. Our truck can carry a load of 2,000 kilograms at a time, and then we deliver it to Aizawl. We have many sleepless nights. Our crops are freshly sold. Many, around 20 retailers, engage in retailing mustard. So some kind of competition is evident. And tonight, many of us will return to the farm. Aizawl has a great market for mustard, but even so, we cannot suffice the market's demand. We also supply some to Serchhip vendors and other parts of Mizoram. Our mustard is in great demand because people say it has more flavor.
Right now we are with a new group of farmers, and these farmers, they have such a huge land, and one truck carrying mustard had just left. We weren't able to get a hold of it, but we were able to get hold of the owners and their trucks, and in these trucks they have broccolis, tomatoes, etc.
We work and spend the night in our farm throughout the week, and this week we are able to take home 2,000 bundles of mustard leaves, 300 kgs of brinjal, and just now many trucks have gone carrying our farm's produce. It's late now, so we're about to go home for Sunday. Recently, we planted around 80,000 cabbages in our huge farm, along with other crops such as brinjals and mustard. All of us sleep here and we are ready to go home.
We are here at Serchhip Zolpui paddy field. It is the only fertile land existing within the mountain stretch. About 1,000 families are engaged with paddy farms here. In the dry season, we also cultivate different kinds of crops on a stretch of more than 10 kilometers on the Mud River basin. Now we are harvesting the winter crops from mustard and pumpkin leaves, brinjals, broccolis, radishes and others, and then we export them to Aizawl and different parts of Mizoram. Retailers would themselves come to the farm with their trucks, and now that it's the end of January, that's how things go. Also in Serchhip, the government has taken great initiatives for the farmers. It has given to the different groups of paddy field owners and a total of 5 tractors. We are members of Serchhip Agriculture and Horticulture Society, and Tata Neida Trust has given us 2 tractors. Even just yesterday, people from the trust came to investigate and looked our crops and farms. promising more help with solar power plant irrigation system. We believed it and we are really happy. The department also cares for the farmers' welfare. The horticulture department gives us training very often, from cultivation to tending of our crops, use of fertilizers on how to protect our crops from pests. Also the seeds which cannot be naturally available to us, like cabbages, radishes, carrots and broccolis, are given to us by them and we are very thankful. The horticulture department has also started construction of a training facility and a resting area for the farmers in the jungle with the farm area, and we are really thankful.
This place we are at is Serchhip Bazaar. It's 9 p.m. Vegetables have arrived and we are waiting for more for the Saturday morning bazaar. We will be able to go home only after all our vegetable stocks have arrived and after we have prepared everything for the morning.